In January 2026, the Bureau of Indian Standards, or BIS, released an updated BIS product manual for furniture. This revision introduces important regulatory changes for furniture manufacturers, both in India and overseas. Furniture Quality Control Order, QCO. Furniture products in India are regulated under a quality control order, under the Furniture QCO. Products must conform to applicable Indian standards. Products must bear the BIS standard. Mark certification is mandatory under Scheme 1 of the BIS Conformity Assessment Regulations, 2018. The QCO applies to domestic manufacturers, foreign manufacturers supplying furniture to India. What is the BIS Product Manual for Furniture? The BIS Product Manual for Furniture is an official guidance document issued by BIS to ensure uniform implementation of certification requirements under applicable Indian standards. While Indian standards define technical and safety parameters, the product manual explains how conformity assessment is carried out in practice. The January 2026 revision reflects BIS's objective to improve procedural clarity, transparency, and regulatory efficiency without compromising product safety. Products covered by the QCO for furniture. The Quality Control Order applies to the following furniture categories, each adhering to its respective Indian standards: work chairs, general purpose chairs and stools, tables and desks, storage units, beds and bunk beds.
The two types of ISI certification scheme are Simplified ISI certification scheme. For manufacturers ready with a compliant production setup, BIS offers a simplified certification scheme. Submit your test reports from a BIS-approved lab. Provide necessary documents, including your factory's quality manual. BIS conducts a quick factory inspection to verify compliance. Get your ISI license issued in a shorter time frame. Normal certification scheme. The normal certification scheme is ideal for products requiring additional scrutiny. Start by filing your application on the BIS portal. BIS collects product samples for rigorous testing in an accredited lab. Officials inspect your production process and ensure adherence to Indian standards. Once the requirements are met, the ISI license is issued. Simplified versus normal ISI certification. Eligibility. Factories with pre-tested, compliant products. All manufacturers, regardless of prior compliance. Sample testing. Done prior to application by BIS-approved labs. Conducted during the certification process. Inspection frequency. Limited to initial verification. Comprehensive, including ongoing surveillance. Ideal for manufacturers with a robust internal quality system, manufacturers needing external validation and assistance. Key steps in ISI certification for critical products. For categories like steel, fasteners, and electrical products, testing and compliance are more stringent due to safety concerns. These steps include detailed testing in BIS-certified labs for quality assurance, mandatory factory audits to ensure consistency in production, continuous surveillance to maintain certification validity. Foreign Manufacturer Certification Service, FMCS. BIS also provides certification services for foreign manufacturers under the Foreign Manufacturer Certification Scheme, FMCS. This allows overseas manufacturers to obtain an ISI mark for their products, ensuring compliance with Indian standards and market access in India. Steps for FMCS. Application submission. Foreign manufacturers must submit an application online with required documents. Nominate an authorized Indian representative. A local representative must be appointed to liaise with BIS. Testing and inspection. Products are tested in BIS-approved labs, and factory inspections are conducted. Certification grant. Once compliance is verified, the ISI license is issued. This service is crucial for global businesses aiming to expand into the Indian market. It ensures compliance with Indian safety and quality standards, giving international products a competitive edge. Who can apply for ISI certification? Manufacturers and importers aiming to sell products under mandatory certification in India are eligible to apply for ISI certification. This includes domestic manufacturers with facilities in India, foreign manufacturers seeking access to the Indian market, importers representing foreign manufacturers who wish to comply with Indian standards. How are standards formulated? Indian standards are developed by technical committees of the Bureau of Indian Standards. These committees include industry experts, government representatives, academia and technical professionals. The process involves identifying the need for a standard, drafting the standard with stakeholder consultation, conducting public reviews and resolving comments, publishing and implementing the finalized standard. Documents required for BIS ISI certification. To apply for ISI certification, manufacturers must provide application form with product details, factory layout and production process description, quality assurance plan and test reports, authorization letter for an Indian representative, for FMCS, supporting documents, including GST registration and company incorporation certificates. Renewal and compliance risk. Maintaining an ISI certification requires periodic renewals and strict adherence to compliance norms. Failure to renew the certification on time or comply with Indian standards can lead to suspension or cancellation of the ISI license, market restrictions and potential penalties. Loss of consumer trust. Renewal process. Submit the renewal application at least 3 months before expiry. Include updated test reports and quality assurance records. Ensure all previous nonconformities are resolved. Pay the renewal fee and await BIS verification. Why choose Absolute Veritas? Absolute Veritas stands as a trusted partner for ISI certification and compliance support. We offer expert guidance on certification requirements, assistance with document preparation and lab testing, end-to-end support for both domestic and foreign manufacturers, seamless process management to minimize delays and risks. Ensure your products are ISI certified and compliant with Indian standards. Visit www.absoluteveritas.com/ISI mark certification. Email cs@absoluteveritas.com. Call us today for expert assistance.